flickering TV screen cast a distorted reflection on the person sitting before it. It was always on, a constant barrage of noise and images, a bizarre comfort in the unsettling quiet of the mansion. He adjusted his tie, a splash of crimson against his dark suit, and leaned closer, mesmerized by the talking heads. Person, woman, man, camera, TV, he muttered, a bizarre incantation he'd been repeating for months. He wasn't sure why, but the rhythm of the words felt important, a key perhaps to unlocking something lost within the labyrinth of his own mind. He picked up a taco, a day-old wilted taco, and took a tentative bite. The sourness of the filling made him wince. His thoughts spiraled, a chaotic whirl of disjointed memories and anxieties. Russia, 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 he mumbled, the mantra laced with a familiar, underlying dread. He saw images flash before his eyes, gleaming towers, clandestine meetings, a web of deceit. His mind jumped to a different image, a smoldering ruin. I watched our police and our firemen down there on 7-Eleven. He trailed off, the date jarringly out of place, yet somehow feeling right. He felt a sudden, inexplicable yearning. Thighland, he whispered, the word hanging in the air like a forbidden dream. He felt a strange pull, a desire to escape, to run from the suffocating weight of responsibility. I left Texas, and I left Florida, and I left Louisiana, and I went to Puerto Rico. He rambled, lost in the geography of his own disjointed memories. And I met with the president of the Virgin Islands, he added, a subtle embellishment that slipped out without conscious thought. He chuckled, a harsh, grating sound. You know Argentina? Great guy, he's a big Trump guy. He loves Trump, I love him because he loves Trump. Anybody that loves me, I like them. He said to the empty room, seeking validation from invisible admirers. And the late, great Hannibal Lecter is a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner. He tapped his fingers on the armrest, a rapid, erratic beat. Ding, boom, this is me, bing, bong, bang, bing, he exclaimed, mimicking some internal chaotic sand-steep. He demonstrated his grand plan, a childish pantomime of force. Ding, 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 boom. Okay, missile launch, whoosh, boom. Then a dark thought surfaced, a whisper, historical revisionism. The 1918 Spanish flu pandemic helped end World War II. He declared to the heedless TV the absurdity of the statement lost on him. A wave of anger washed over him. Immigrants crossing the U.S Mexico border don't speak languages. He spat, the words venomous and untrue. He wanted to stop banks from debanking Americans, whatever that meant in the tangled web of his mind. He slammed his fist on the table, rattling the half-empty glass of water. The United States of America is a nation that's no longer respected. He roared, his voice cracking with frustration. He shifted his focus, his mind jumping erratically. Mattel, I don't know, I'm not so sure. They also said, they're the only country I've heard. They said, well, we're gonna go counter, we're gonna try going someplace else, that's okay. He mused, his tone placating, as if trying to soothe an imaginary opponent. Then a single nonsensical word escaped his lips, coffee. He continued to mumble, a stream of consciousness babble of fractured words, infant trupen, herolin, suspestig, delegitimatized, transpens, resaption, heritage, beneficiaries, pivotable, 9 elective victims, humanitaries, foister, championch, lawmarkers, bipartis, solucious, as batted his arm, fassiva armed, forsa, appliculibels, obstules, Karen, all walks of lice, rado, battle of the Bogus, lock rocket, Venezuelas, East-Wiseman, Inenthia non stawasno, Payensno, Aaron Putz, dare. And the TV continued to flicker, its relentless noise a constant numbing drone. The person sat alone, lost in the labyrinth of their own mind, a prisoner of their own disjointed thoughts. The camera never stopped rolling.